Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are talking Beyond the Gates. Anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me, free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous T, free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous T Podcast, free to follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous T Podcast, free to follow me on the Instagram is at Anonymous Reality T, free to share everywhere, free to like the video so that it gets out into the algorithm, free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, free to hit the like button whether you are coming or going. So in this, I wanted to again say that I have playlist for all the Beyond the Gates recaps. It's called Beyond the Gates playlist, and I also have a Beyond the Gates for ratings and updates about the show and things like that, and the Beyond the Gates ratings playlist. So for all things Beyond the Gates, if you cannot get enough or if you want to hear more of my commentary, please check out those playlists of my previous videos of all things Beyond the Gates. So in this video, we are discussing Beyond the Gates Season 1, Episode 13. And to be honest with you guys, overall, I didn't really care for the episode too much. I felt it was too much some other stuff, some other storylines, some other characters and things that I'm kind of like, starting with Ashley and the firefighter. Now, I can appreciate that they are paying attention to HIPAA protection and privacy laws. They're really trying to really make it look realistic with the IV and, having people on heart monitors and all that good stuff. Patient, having on their patient wristbands and all that goodness, right? So this Ashley and Andre thing that they're trying to make happen, I think that they should stop it. So we're at the hospital set. Andre looks at Ashley creepily and also gives her a collage of photos that he took from, when he's like weirdly just staring at her taking pictures. And then also when she delivered the baby, of the patient and the baby. So then a fireman, one of the fireman's coworkers, Derek's coworkers, comes in. He's pushing Derek on a gurney, and it says that, there was an accident that happened in one of the burning buildings that, Derek and his friends were trying to save and everything else. So nonetheless, Ashley's stressed out. She's freaking out, everything else. They think it's a concussion and everything else. Andre ends up leaving later on to check in with the Dupree family and all that goodness. But I just don't know. I'm not feeling this story. Maybe it's the guy who's playing the firefighter. I'm just not, I don't know. I'm not seeing the chemistry. I'm not seeing the connection. But with that being said, I don't think Ashley and Andre should be that route either. No. Please spare us. I really do like Andre and Danny, even if it's not going to be long term. Also, with that being said, they decided to keep Derek for an additional day, just for some additional observation and everything else. But yeah, I don't know if it's Derek. I don't know if it's the actor. I just cannot. Then we get into Smitty and Martin and the kids, and Martin is just, I don't know, man. He is so checked out of this marriage, and he is just so checked out of Smitty, and he is so self-absorbed, you guys. We got to meet the kids who look like they're in college. And I think in real life, the male actor is in college, but but nonetheless, they were cute. The kids were cute. They were funny. They were holding Martin to task because they're like, listen, we're practically adults. We can do X, Y, and Z by ourselves. Smitty's been doing the brunt of the work as the parent anyways, that has been the one that's been present, showing up to all of our stuff, all of our functions, all this and that. You need a chill pill. And then they wanted to talk about the different family dynamics and who does what. And they said, well, this friend has, has a rotating different, their parents have a different rotating situation going on. This other parent is a single parent. This parent's got this parent's got that. So we all have different friends and parents and different types of dynamics that are going on right here. And so Smitty is really trying to emphasize to Martin that these kids basically can take care of themselves at this point, because Martin is trying to find reasons for Smitty not to go back to work. And the kids are basically trying to tell Smitty, we have no issue with this. And Martin's all mad. He's like, did you put them up to this? Did you tell them to say this and say that and da-da-da-da-da-da-da? And they're like, no. What is the problem? What is the problem? Like we're good. We are good out here, even though I thought one of the kids was struggling in school. But nonetheless, if they have the kids' blessing for Smitty to also go back to work, then it is what it is. Then Smitty wanted to go to bed with Martin. Martin made up some excuse about having to check out some work emails. And, Smitty's like, okay, is this because you're still trying to avoid, going to sleep because you're still having nightmares? And Martin lies to him and says, no, only for Martin to later have some nightmares, you guys. So nonetheless, then when Smitty comes down and the kids come down, they're all nervous, they're all concerned. Martin tries to make it seem like, I'm about to just do the nightly routine, checking all the locks and all this, making sure the family is safe. And Smitty's like, but we are safe. Like, what are you talking about, dude? So I am wondering how much longer before we figure out what Martin's secret is and all this and that, and also why he is just so uptight around Smitty. It's weird behavior, but also Smitty also has been sneaky too. So nonetheless, I don't know, that they've got an interesting dynamic and all of that. But also, we check in on the McBrides. Again, another storyline. I'm kind of like, but I do like Vanessa. I do like the character Vanessa. So she is happy to see Doug. Doug is happy to see her. Doug is excited because obviously Joey just, basically fronted him a whole bunch of money that he doesn't have to continue his gambling addiction. And so also Vanessa is saying that she just sold some multi-million-dollar property, so she's going to get a good commission this month. And, Doug's excited because he's going to take that money right out of the account and go gambling on all of it. So all of that to say, Vanessa keeps staring at the trainer that she is sleeping with, Diego, and is not paying attention to her husband. She makes up some excuse about how she needs to go leave and go work out so that she can still have adrenaline for later and all this. Doug is all happy, but I don't know what he's happy about because your wife is not sleeping with you. So nonetheless, Diego catches up with Vanessa. They have some flirty time or whatever. And then there's another scene where Vanessa is flirting with this black man and Diego gets all possessive and all this and that and starts to act like he owns Vanessa and starts talking about her sexual appetite and all this other stuff. And Vanessa's like, listen, you don't own me, and our intimate moments aren't as hyped up as you think or whatever, but nonetheless, I can do whatever I want to as a married woman. What? What is going on? Why won't you divorce your husband? But nonetheless, Vanessa's like, listen, whatever I want to do, whoever I want to do, is my business and all of the things. So, Doug gets a text while he is with Vanessa as well from Randy, basically to come to the casino, y'all. And we get some scenes at Orphe Jeans with, I think that's the name of the place, with Joey and Randy. Basically, Joey is telling Randy his scheme that he's about to set up to basically have Doug McBride fall for the okie doke and basically gamble himself into oblivion, put himself in so much debt that he can't, he has to basically be, Joey's whatever Joey wants him to do at his beck and call. Randy doesn't like it. Randy thinks that this is not a good idea, that this is not going to end well. And Joey's like, why are you concerned? Doug is my problem now. He's my bait. He's my issue. So nonetheless, he tells Randy to send the text to Doug McBride to come to the casino. So Doug goes to the casino, y'all, and Doug is all happy, and this is the problem, you guys, with addicts. With you cannot continue to enable the madness. And here comes Joey, I think a couple of different times, just kept giving him all these poker chips. Don't worry about it. Here's more money. Doug's like, okay, maybe my luck will be better this time, only for him to get in more debt. And Joey is just telling Randy at the casino as well, just let him continue to sink. And I just do not think that this is a good idea. This is not going to end well, because they're going to have Doug doing some strange things for change. And pretty soon he's not going to be working as a cardiologist anymore. Like, because when is he at the hospital? We have yet to see this man at the hospital. So then we catch up as well with Eva, and it seems that Eva and Nicole are building a really good rapport with one another. It's interesting to me that Nicole seems to trust Eva more than her own daughter, Kat. Like, Nicole is so, and this is the thing I don't understand, Nicole is so sweet on Eva, and she barely knows her, and is very trusting of her. Like, just giving the access to the computer for the patient charts, the patient information. Now they're at the country club, and, you know, Eva's giving her tips on how she can enhance her speech for the awards gala that's coming up later on here. And basically saying that Eva can basically rewrite, you know, some portions of her speech. You know, Eva's like, well, maybe you should include the hard times or some of the things that you've went through. And she's like, I've definitely gone through some hard times. There's been some difficult times, but I don't want to focus on, you know, certain things or whatever. And so she was like, you know, like bad times with Ted, or like what's an issue with Ted? Because Eva really is just trying to get the tea to find out on who she thinks her alleged father is. And so basically Nicole's like, listen, you know, do not get on Ted's bad side. Do not lie to him or deceive him or any of these things. And I'm thinking to myself, but do you know, Nicole, that he has deceived you? So it sounds like that there was something that went on earlier on in their marriage, and I'm wondering whether or not Nicole knows about the affair or if she knows about something else. And nonetheless, they've since been worked it out and have been in marital bliss ever since then. But maybe Nicole does not know who the person is that Ted actually had the affair with, if Nicole does know. And that could add a whole nother layer to this dynamic of affery. We also have Andre, who I still have not seen a home belong to him, you guys. Shout out to the writers and production team. Please, can we get Andre a place to stay? He is everywhere but his house. So nonetheless, he shows up at the country club, you guys, and he is, you know, wanting to go over with Nicole, you know, some final shots and things, you know, for setting up, you know, the piece, the story, everything else about Nicole and Ted and all this and that. And, you know, just have things set up for this gala. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, whatever, Andre, you know, whatever. So then, you know, Nicole's like, well, Eva's off limits. This is my temporary employee. We still have no sight of Laura, y'all. We have no idea what Laura's prognosis is, how she's doing, if she's recovered from the leg surgery or anything else. She is just completely off the canvas, you guys. like just off the canvas, recovering, and we don't know whether or not she's going to come back, because for all intents and purposes, Nicole is treating Eva like she is the permanent replacement, you guys. So nonetheless, Eva leaves while, you know, Andre and Nicole tend to what they need to tend to, and Eva goes home. Eva goes home to her mom, Leslie Dana, aka Sherry Carter, and it's just a hot mess. Eva is excited because she feels like she's taking on more responsibility with Nicole, even only after working with her for a few days. She feels like she's really getting in with, you know, Nicole. They're getting along. Nicole is allowing her to help write her speech, and then here comes Leslie. Oh, so you think you're a writer now? Like, just so shady and messy for no reason. And so, you know, Leslie's like, well, hey, we need to fast track everything. I need to put my plans in motion to expose them. And what better way than this upcoming gala? And Eva's like, no, that would be the worst thing. You know, like, you have to, you know, do things on surprise, on the sneak attack. This is not the time, not when I'm just now getting along with Nicole and Ted, that now you want to blow everything up. Let's continue for me to build this relationship. It's only been a few days I've been on this job, and you already want to create chaos. And so then finally Leslie is like, okay, you know, we'll work on that. We'll make that happen. But then Eva pulls out the straw from the other day when she got Ted and Nicole those drinks, and Ted was going to leave with his drink, but then Eva said that she'll take care of it. And I knew right then and there she was going to try to utilize that to get a DNA test. And so nonetheless, we have, you know, Leslie was like, oh, this will be perfect. We can expose the paternity, you know, at at this gala. And Eva's like, no, this will be too soon. The results won't be back soon anyways. So nonetheless, let's just wait. Let's just take a breath. Let's just hold off on all of this foolishness, and let's just let the gala go off without a hitch. I'm involved now, so I don't want my name and my reputation, dragged through the mud. I just started working for the Duprees, the Richardsons. It's only been a few days on the job. But Leslie pretends that she's, that Eva has talked her down and that she's going to hold off on any expose. I think this is a very dangerous, sign for Leslie for things to come, because the more that she keeps pushing against everything Eva is trying to do, because I think Eva now is really starting to see that there could be potential for a real career working, with Nicole. And Leslie doesn't like that. And Eva is trying to explain to Leslie, like, listen, looky here, your issue is with Ted. Nicole is innocent, but Leslie's not hearing that. She wants to destroy everybody. She wants to take down everybody that's in that family, for her broken heart or whatever else. And Eva doesn't want it. She doesn't want it all. So Eva goes away, and I think she goes to her room or whatever, and Leslie calls her friend and has the straw that is in a plastic Ziploc bag, and has them, asks if somebody could do her a favor. So I'm guessing she's going to try to hurry up and rush these paternity results and try to ruin this gala somehow, y'all. So this is about to be a mess. But that was essentially the episode. Like I said, I wasn't interested in most of the scenes, with the exception of really Eva and, Leslie, and Eva and Nicole was a good scene. It was like Nicole was really doting on Eva, and I've never seen her that warm with Kat ever. She's always just calling Kat a spoiled brat, doing too much and all this and that. So it was very interesting to see that dynamic, you guys. But nonetheless, that was it for this episode. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.